Alright everybody, so in this video I'm going to share with you a WordPress plugin that will allow you to add on every single post an option to share on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn, and many more platforms with easily just click on the button. So if you're interested in learning how to create that, make sure you watch this whole video and also subscribe if you haven't already done so that way I can help you create a better WordPress plugins or anything that has to do with the web development. So again, let's get right to it. And also, if you're brand new to the WordPress plugin environment, there's going to be a link in the below. Check out that course that's going to help you speed up some of your WordPress plugin production in record time. So having said that, so let's check out this particular plugin, which is called Share This Post. And once it's activated, you will see nothing else here, but behind scenes, this is going to add this particular wonderful widget that will allow you to do that. So just to show you, I click on next, and then we'll always at the bottom of this, and this particular text will come up, and you go here. So let's go back one more, and then here it is once again. So let's go over here. We have navigated down to our WordPress directory, WP content, plugins, and then there's this button right here. And not to worry, you're going to be able to download this particular plugin from the link below. So let's open this bad boy up and walk through it. So at the very top, and if you haven't watched my previous video, I will leave a link in the description for you that will help you better understand what all these things are. So just to give you an overview and the plugin name, but obviously, right, that's what it means, and the plugin URL and a description, a little description of what it is, and then the version, and all of this wonderful information shows up right over here. So you got the plugin name, the plugin URL, the author, and the description, and the author URL is going to be right here. So this is all of the information right here. So because this is very simple, there is a function that is called add underscore action. And then within this particular action, you can add it to the header or you can add it to the footer. For this particular example, we're going to add it to the header by using WP underscore head. And then we're going to use this function, which is going to be right here. And then next thing, what we are going to check to see if it is a post or a page being, let's go here. Actually, let me just go over here. So these are all your pages and these are all your posts. So if we open up a page, let's just say, I don't know, I'm just going to open this up. We don't want the plugin, which means share this particular widget, to show up here for this example. So because we don't want that, what we will do is check to see if it is single. Is single mean this will only work if it is a post, and post meaning that it is only a single page post. So let's say, for example, we load up and we got multiple posts in here. We don't want it to show up. We only want it to show up when it is a single post, single everything. So that's what that means, and this is what it checks to see. If it is, then we're going to call this particular function, which is right over here. And in here, you are going to be blown away how easy and simple it is. So I have created this particular function called load jQuery file because I don't want to include it in the WordPress directory platform. And I want to show you how easy it is to do it with this particular function. And you could literally use this function to load up any JavaScript files or your CSS files. So let's learn how to do that. So once you are in this function, the top right here, these are all your JavaScript files. And if you want to include it, you can include your CSS file in here. And I'm including the jQuery because I love me some jQuery. And if you are interested in learning how to use, or better yet, master jQuery, there's going to be a link in below in which you can go and take that particular course. And it's going to help you out a lot and learn jQuery in a record time. And this awesome function, I'm just including it, just to give you an example. And that's that. So rest of it, pretty much what it says is like, hey, go to the header and then create a script tag. And if there's multiple JavaScript library, go load all of them up. And then once you finish, then it's going to be callback, and then we can go from there. So this is what I'm calling. I'm using this, and this is the callback function. And once all of those, well, only 2 files right over here gets loaded, then we are creating this particular string, if you will. And in here where it says, if you found this helpful, please share it with your friend. Obviously, you could change this particular text to say whatever that you want it to include. And then we're gonna look for this particular class within the page. So if I open this up, I'm just gonna copy it here and go here and then put it in spec. And then we have, let's look for that particular class. So let me just go over here and let's zoom this out a little bit. So let's look for that class called content right here, entry content. So which is over here. So what I wanted to open this up, and then over here I'm gonna add that particular div at the end of it. So this is literally what I'm saying. So I'm going using the jQuery. I'm saying go to document, find this class, which is right over here. Actually, no, where is it? Which is right over here. And then at the end of this, which has this is a test post 1. At the end of this, add these 2 things. And that is what's happening over here. And then I'm also using a jQuery function, which is like, hey, just go upload, include this particular JavaScript library into the header. And that is that. It is that simple. And then with this particular code, all of this, it will give you this amazing widget in which you can share all of these. You can share it to all of these particular platforms. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, you don't want all of them to show up. Like, for example, I have Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn. And if you want to eliminate any one of them, so let's say I want to eliminate Facebook, WhatsApp, actually Twitter, and I only want to leave in WhatsApp, hypothetically speaking, right? So if I refresh this page, because I comment them out, and then if I refresh the page, I will only see this. So let's say even if I don't want to include it, the WhatsApp part of it, I just want the plus sign to be there, hypothetically. And then the plus sign will come here, and it will allow me to pick anyone I want. If there's more, there's a plenty of more of those there, right? So that's pretty cool. So what I would personally recommend for you, if you're going to use this particular sharing option, use it as a Twitter, your Twitter and Facebook at bare minimum. But if you're running a business website, include the LinkedIn as well. So let's refresh this, and that's that. So all of these, and then people want to do it more, they can have the option to obviously send it somewhere else, right? So that is very straightforward, and hopefully you found this helpful. If you really did, make sure you subscribe and comment below, and also check out the free gift that I have for you in the link below. And you can go there by going to Code with Mark and then /gift. Make sure you get that gift, because it's going to help you create your web development project in a record time. And also there's going to be a link in the below where we have this private Facebook community that can help you achieve your ideal WordPress project and finishing it in record time. So if you want to join that, there's going to be a link in the below. Just fill out the few questions and you should be good to go. So as I always say, happy coding, guys. I'll talk to you in the next video.